doing?
Alright, hey everyone, we're going to begin today's Pick Me remix with Beretta's pups. Really excited. This litter is just really awesome. I'm really excited to do this update and show everybody the last final day before pups begin going home. And of course the picking process will begin today. In short, what we're going to do, same thing as always. We'll give a couple minutes of playtime video. But today I'm going to go over briefly personality and physical attributes so we can categorize them, and then we're going to also give you close-ups where you can look at the pups being still for once for a couple seconds each, and then we'll just merge all that together. As far as instructions go regarding pickup, really simple. Pick a litter customers on this list primarily are coming to pick in person tomorrow morning, but everyone else who's not a pick a litter will email me their first and second choice in a pup, and then the picking priority of course goes based upon who joined the list at what time, meaning if you joined earlier, your pick in that order has a higher priority. So really good looking pups, and basically I'm going to go ahead and get the camera set down, and I'll start grabbing them individually, and then I'll give you a close-up look at the pups first.
What are you doing in there? Come on.
What y'all doing? Alright, we'll change it up today. We'll do the boys first. Oh, I know. It's got all kinds of grass and dirt. You're being a silly puppy. This is black collar male I'm holding up here. I actually got Maddie's pup out right now. I'm gonna put him up with Ava and Chloe so we don't get confused in the video. I know, I see you. Alright, this is blue collar male. I know it. Alright, this is red collar male here. Going crazy. It's going crazy. This is green collar male here. I know, I hear you grumbling. It's a big old boy. Alright, time to do the girls. What you doing, boo? Alright, starting off with the girls, this is pink collar here on the close-up. Alright, now for some crazy reason the Beretta pups are wanting to hang out in the grown-ups den today. And basically we're gonna get simultaneously, I'll talk about their personalities, their physical characteristics, and we'll just follow them individually and as a group as they interact and play together. And what you doing over there, Green? Play sweet, sweet. We'll start with physical because that's going to be pretty simple to characterize, especially with this Beretta litter. And what physical means, we're talking about size differences and mainly coat and color. With Beretta's litter, you're going to see a very uniform rust coat color, from that golden rust to dark rust, and in between that kind of merging together to form a more natural rust. Of course, the puppies with the visual breed are much lighter when they're puppies, and they're going to continually darken as they age. But for the most part, you're seeing generally across the board a very uniform rust color. And then size differences, there's definitely some there. Of course, the boys are naturally going to tend to be bigger than the girls, but starting with the boys first, these are things of course you've been able to probably distinguish in the videos. I'm going to go in order of size filtered all the way down. All the pups very, very healthy. Again, no one's too big, too fat, no one's too little either. So we got a good broad range, but it's all within those healthy desires you want to see with the pup. So from top to bottom though, definitely, of course, green is the biggest male, and blue is right behind him. I mean, we're talking like a little bit less than half a pound. Come on, Papa. What you guys doing in there? Trying to find red. There we go. There's red there. And then red and black are pretty much right, dead on, same size. But that's the order of size as far as the males go. With girls, a little different, because generally all the females are roughly the same size. There's not much size difference at all with the girls. Again, same, that uniform coat, and you can see that too when they're together. You see that real nice, healthy, uniform rust. And what I mean by uniform is it's very through and through that's that same color. Oh, okay, you play sweet, sweet. You play sweet, sweet. You guys are going crazy this morning. You guys are going crazy. I know. What? What? I would say that purple, less than half a pound bigger than probably the other three girls, but it's not that much of a difference there at all. What? That's purple there under the lamp there. So. Hey. Playing sweet. Play sweet, sweet. Come on. Come on, silly. Pups. Puppies. Hey, pretty girl. What you doing? Pups. What you pretty girls doing? Them are all the ladies right there. What you doing over there, Green? You know, sociability, especially the interaction and the things that we do with our pups. You can tell that that's being developed well before they ever leave here. Getting to come out every day, interact, play, interact with their environment, interact with the bigger dogs, and all of our staff and family. And so, like I said, like personality, that's the type of characteristic you're going to have most control in. However, before the pups do go home, we do like to categorize based upon what we see the pups going into. That doesn't mean that they're necessarily going to be that way and stay that way, because you're going to have, like I said, the most control over that. But we're able to kind of distinguish some natural tendency characteristics that we're able to see. And one of the primary reasons we wait, a lot of programs will start picking pups at in between 5 and 6 weeks, and I feel like that's just way too early. Even though the pups start going home at 7 or 8, we want to do it as close to that time as possible to make sure that we're giving you proper evaluations of each of the pups. I'm going to do my best to. The pups are just everywhere right now. I'm going to do my best to kind of capture that while simultaneously getting footage of the pups I'm talking about. But what we're going to do is categorize. There's 3 different categories. You have your pups that are generally going to be more balanced, and that's kind of more of an in-between. So as far as consistency basis, they show a little bit of everything. Sometimes a little alpha, sometimes a little laid back, and other times, for the most part, more in between those two. Of course, then you have your alpha, which is more of a lead dog type personality, where they kind of tend to go out and do things on their own consistently and not follow the group. And then you have your pups that are more laid back consistently, where they distinguish a much more calmer nature for the most part. But you're going to see, I mean, with every pup, they're going to distinguish those things. As far as those categories, actually starting off with the laid back, definitely yellow girl is in that category for the girls. And then as far as the boys, it would be black collar male. Those two are consistently distinguishing more of a laid back personality. Everybody else except pink, purple, and red are in the balance category. So they're distinguishing a lot of the traits and kind of mixing them up all together. But I want to be careful when I say this, because purple, pink, and red, even though I'm technically classifying them as alpha tendency pups, if I had to compare them to a general litter, I wouldn't say that they have a more dominant alpha characteristic as far as that goes consistently. What I would say is typically they exhibit a more balanced to alpha instead of a full-blown alpha. So really, all in all, very, very healthy personalities. Of course, everybody's looking for something different. I kind of like the alpha because I know that I'm going to train, and I want to have that extra spunk about them that's going to kind of roll over into the field and training. But then, you know, other families, of course, want more laid back. But you can't go wrong getting the ones that are in between as well, because you get a little bit of everything.